Hello, and welcome to a game called Love Choice. I don't remember exactly how I ended up finding this game, but it's a game on Steam. It's only $2, so if this game looks interesting, you could check it out here. It's a short little experience about love and how the choices can affect that. And yeah, I'm just gonna jump right in here. I'm not exactly sure what the difference is between these three, so we're just gonna start with the first one. I'm the game developer. There's a game jam today. A game jam is a development game event. Participants have 48 hours to make a game around a given theme. Sometimes, if you're lucky, there might be girls in your game jam team. I guess my team didn't have much luck this time. The game jam starts on Friday afternoon. Most of the teams will spend the first night coming up with ideas and designing their game. Everything is going well with my team. We quickly came up with an idea, so I'm taking a short break to have a look around. That's when I notice her. Her team is sitting next to mine. It looks like her team is in the middle of an intense discussion. Then I hear one of them say, "Let's just take a break and try again in 10 minutes. Her teammates leave their chairs, leaving her alone writing her notes. This is my chance to talk to her, I think to myself. I check my hair and clothes and put on the best smile I can. I walk over to her, acting as naturally as possible. Let's say, hey, I'm whatever the character's name is. Can we be friends? She appears to be feeling awkward, but she politely introduces herself. I'm O. Triple O. We have XXX and OOO. After the game jam ended, I found her through the WeChat. Although it was kinda awkward at first, we quickly became pen pals, sharing our secrets and feelings. My friends say even though I didn't get an award at the game jam, I was the real winner. I can't argue with that. I'm so lucky to have met her. 2 weeks later, we were texting through WeChat. Now I'm waiting for a good opportunity to ask her out to a movie and maybe dinner. My boss got mad at me today, but I did just exactly as he asked me to, and now he's blaming it on me. How can I not be upset? Maybe it's just a communication problem. Perhaps he didn't do it on purpose. I know you have a generous heart. Just forgive him. There's more. None of my colleagues were willing to defend me. That wasn't fair. Let's see, we have wage earners like them would never offend the boss. Or that they probably didn't know the whole story. We'll just go with they probably didn't know the whole story. They weren't involved. They didn't know the facts, so they decided to keep their mouth shut. I'm still upset. Why don't you hang out with me this weekend? So random. Just have some fun, okay? Okay. Wanna go watch a movie? We could watch Copperman, which is a sci-fi movie. Gen N? Not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, a horror movie. Or Women Who Pout, romantic comedy. I mean, we'll go for the romantic comedy since this is meant to be like a romance game. This movie looks great. Wanna watch it? Well, okay. I'll see you this weekend. I don't know. I just chose one of them. Okay, I've got the movie tickets. I should find a fancy restaurant somewhere near the cinema for our date. You can never be too prepared for a date. I should try to find as many as I can. Minigame. Click the good restaurants to add them to your favorites. Avoid the bad ones. How do I know which ones are good or bad? Oh, I'm assuming like that. The ones look good and then the other ones don't look so good. Those look like tacos. Ah! That was much fat, or maybe like pasta or pizza? Oh, I see. It is one. Yippee! Hat game again. Okay, okay. It is one. I don't know what that was in the bottom right hand corner, but it was trying to distract me. I have to keep track of two of them. Oh no. It's these ones. Okay, that should do it. We found all of the good restaurants. I mean, that's quite a bit of restaurants around. It's finally the day of our date. It's my first time sitting next to her, and I can't help feeling a little nervous. I just keep telling myself to calm down and focus on the movie. The movie ends, and we stay in our seats until everyone else has gone. The movie was kind of interesting. It wasn't bad. So what's next? I know a nice restaurant nearby. Hot pot Asian cuisine, sushi, or Cantonese dim sum. I don't know, it depends on preferences. We'll do, sushi, I guess. Sure, I'm not picky. I don't know why, I don't know. I'm giving them voices, but also not really giving them voices, like, just enough where they're somewhat distinct characters. Anyways, moonlight paints a silver outline around her face. I can hear my heartbeat as I look at her. We are becoming closer and closer. We don't even need to speak. There's already a tactic? I don't know if I've seen that word before. Or, yep. Anyways, understanding between us. I don't think there's anything more to be said. We'll just start simple. Can I hold your hand? That was the beginning of our story. We talk to each other all the time now. We always discuss the things we have in common. We are eager to understand each other more deeply. It's like we want to zoom in and look closely into each other's hearts. I gotta go. Okay, bye. Very angry anger. much anger. Fumes. So much angy. Wow. That's a lot of text bubbles. They don't look very happy. Still, she likes to tell me all about the troubles in her daily life, just like she used to. I believe a clever girl like her should be able to handle these kinds of problems herself. Still, she always seems to be upset about them. My boss got mad at me again today, but I did exactly as he asked me to, and now he's blaming it on me. How can I not be upset? Well, maybe the boss always takes credit and subordinates take the blame. I don't know if it's relevant to change the answer or not to change the answer. But we'll just go with the same thing. None of my colleagues were really... It wasn't fair. I don't know. We'll try the other one. Sure. I don't know. Okay. I understand. I don't know. I was just curious what would have happened if I chose the same one, because it's the same conversation again. When you get closer, you start to notice flaws that you didn't see at first. Troubles always arise between couples. Either I bow to her or she bows to me. There is no third answer. Is there? When I get home from work, she's watching her favorite Korean TV series. Empty food boxes and tissues are everywhere. I'm so tired she can clean it up herself. Oh god, I guess I need to do it all myself. I mean, those both aren't really great answers, to be honest. But we'll go with... I don't know. Neither of these are really that great, to be honest. We'll go with tired so she can clean it up herself. Time goes by so fast. It's already been 3 years since we met. 3 years ago, we met at Game Jam. You came over to talk to me. Honestly, I felt awkward when you first spoke to me. Perhaps you should act more naturally. We started chatting more after that. Gradually, you become the one I talk to most. Do you still remember our first date? I was confused because you didn't seem to prepare at all for our date. I thought you hadn't even bothered to learn what I liked. Do you remember the first time we held hands? I felt that on a beautiful night like that, words would have only ruined the mood. We had more time to get to know each other afterward. We talked about what hobbies we had in common and shared everything about our lives. But our talks only ever scratched the surface. I always wanted to share more personal thoughts with you. Though we have a good time together, sometimes we fight. You're so stubborn when we fight. I don't always want to be the one to apologize first. It means we always end up fighting about little things. I hope you'll always be there as a listener for me. Maybe I shouldn't get so upset about those little problems in my life. I know I could handle them. But sometimes I just want you to hear me out and share my feelings. I want you to know that I need more than cold advice. I'm not your colleague. We're not perfect. I believe that neither of us should have to concede to the other. A one-sided relationship won't last long. But sometimes I just want you to tolerate my shortcomings. Did my sudden letter scare you? I've never shared my feelings like this before. But this will be the first and only time. Sadly, we didn't make it. But I'll never regret our relationship. I've learned a lot from it. I wish you all the best. Goodbye. I have to be missing something about this game. Because... I can click that? What? No, it just hovers. I'm so confused. So there's interactables. Okay. See, that makes sense, because I played it a couple times and it's the same outcome. So, yeah. Sit next to me. Chance to talk to her. Ah! That's very unique. Thinking outside of the box. They've come up with an interesting theme this year, haven't they? Yeah, the men and the women intertwined with each other. I think it implies something about love and romance. A game about love. I like it. And I feel this picture has another meaning as well. Something like there's always two sides to everything. Totally. I thought that too. Maybe we could incorporate love into our game. That could be really cool. Yeah, that sounds great. You should do it. We talked about her game idea for a long time, but her teammates didn't go for it, so it never got made. She only told me that later. After the game jam ended, I found her way through WeChat. Through WeChat? Did I read that right? I don't know if I read that right. Anyways, they became pen pals. My friends, that's dialogue's the same. I can't argue with that. I'm so lucky to have met her. 2 weeks later, we were texting through WeChat. Twitter. I can't wait to see this kitty movie. Holomo Cat. Home Cat? Hot pot for dinner. Perfect. This tweet is absolutely essential to the plot. Absolutely essential. What a weird day. That's definitely something, means something. People don't really write letters anymore, but I still think they're romantic. I finally found a nice looking one. The long-awaited NS has arrived. Happy. Okay, very happy. Taking a little holiday to do some writing and drawing. Hi, a day of study. Watched 5 episodes in one sitting. Might need to cancel my subscription. Made a meal today. Hadn't cooked for ages. Almost forgot how to do it. Also practiced my sketching. Oh? You can interact. All of these are going to be liked just because. Maybe it'll bring up an option where we can go see this. Okay, let's see. Movie and maybe dinner. We'll do this one for the first one. I don't really know. There's not, like, I don't know if I have any other options here. Like, this isn't really... I can click here into the Twitter area, but... can't really do much else. Like, I can't choose another option because both the other options are not that great. So I guess we'll just continue on. Yeah, there we go. Sherlock Homecat. This movie looks great. Want to go watch it? Yeah, I'm a big fan of Sherlock Homecat. I've read all the novels and I've been waiting for the movie for ages. Let's go watch it. Together, I think is what it said. Yes, we're gonna skip the minigame. It's finally the day. Focus on the movie. Everyone else is gone. The movie was kind of interesting. It was great! Although it was kind of different from the original. But I can tell that the director put his heart and soul into it and tried to make it feel similar to the original in ways. So what's next? I know a nice restaurant nearby. Hot Pot. Great! How did you know that I like Hot Pot? Moonlight paints a silver outline around her face. Can you hear my heartbeat? There has to be something to click. Aha! Yeah, I see. Closer and closer, we don't even need to speak. There's already a understanding between us. I don't think there's any more to be said. Words will ruin the mood. That was the beginning of our story. Hold on. Now I'm just like, okay. I can. There's so many thingies to click on. There's a cat. I clicked on the cat. I don't know. We always discuss the things we have in common. Music is video game in common. Cat. Have cat. We are eager to understand each other more deeply. I want to zoom in closely. Oh, wow, that is not what I was expecting at all. I scroll wheeled and it revealed it revealed the clouds. Wow, that's pretty cool. I don't know exactly what to do with this information, though. Like... No, we're not going anywhere. I have to figure out this puzzle. I don't really fully understand... What am I doing here? There's a key, and you have a key. Ah! One should work hard for a wonderful life. Life is short, you should cherish the time. I have to match. I want to be an indie game developer, making something that could be called a work of art. I want to be a husband who doesn't break his wife's heart. I want to be a supportive wife. We don't just talk about our lives and hobbies, but our hopes and dreams. We are soulmates. Hold on here. There has to be something. Now I'm just like... all the others, there was I could click on stuff. But how? How click on thing? There has to be something, right? Right? Maybe I'm reading too much into it now. Maybe they got me clicking on the things. Oh. Aww. That's so sweet. Instead of continuing to argue, you just take a moment to actually hear each other. Aww. I feel like this is like, I don't know what to do with these ones. My boss got mad at me today, but I did suggest exactly as he asked me to, and now he's blaming it on me. See, now it's like there's another choice. Ah! You go comfort her. You get off the phone. That was totally unfair. There's more. None of my colleagues were willing to defend me. That wasn't fair. How could they? It's not over. What happened? And I'm listening. And there's more. I know she can handle all of these things by herself. But I won't leave her to do it alone. I want to be a good listener, someone she can share everything with. Is there no third answer? There's always a third answer. You look tired, baby. Go and get some rest. I'll take care of this. Relationships should rely on a mutual understanding, not changing who you are. Relationship can only last if each person respects the other. Time goes by so fast. It's already been 3 years since we met. 3 years ago, we met at Game Jam. You came over to talk to me. When it comes to games, we've always been able to talk forever. We discussed the theme of that Game Jam, and then we just kept going. We started to chat more after that. Gradually, you became the one I talked to most. Do you still remember our first date? We watched my favorite movie, and you took me out for Hot Pot. I guess you did some research, huh? I didn't think you'd have prepared so much for our date. It was really sweet. Do you remember the first time we held hands? That was a beautiful night. You gently held my hand in silence. That was how we began. We had more time to get to know each other afterward. We talked about what hobbies we had in common and shared everything about our lives. Like soulmates, we talked about our dreams and plans, things that were deeper in our hearts. Though we have a good time together, sometimes we fight. But we always manage to forgive each other. Those fights give us opportunities to know each other more deeply. I hope you'll always be there as a listener for me. You've always been such a great one. You always listen to my little troubles. We're not perfect, but I'm glad we know how to balance our relationship. We can rely on each other equally. I've never shared my feelings like this before. I never imagined that you'd put our story into a game or use it to propose to me at a game jam, like where we first met. Thank you for everything you do for me. I hope you'll continue to cherish me for the rest of your life. And again, I will. That was so sweet. Distance? Well, oh. Your name is Stan. As a kid, you lived in a small town where your father owned the only electrical repair shop. Back then, large TVs weren't very common in your town. Children who didn't have a big TV at home liked to gather at your house and watch cartoons at your dad's. One day, a new girl arrived. You can tell by her clothes that she was from the city. While everyone was happily watching TV, she sat alone next to the radio, listening to music. Later, you learned it was called classical music. She looked so pitiful, all alone. Oh, I interact. Hey, why don't you come over and watch cartoons with us? No, I prefer listening to this. Her eyes never left the radio. Well, we're gonna go through with the prompts first and then figure out how to make it better after. What a weirdo, just watch cartoons and leave her alone. She seems lonely. Someone should keep her company. Forget it and keep watching cartoons. Yeah, we're on the mean path. Today, you dreamt of a girl. When you were a child, you were still living in that house. You saw her often, for a while. You barely talked to her, but always felt that she was very special. Sometimes you wonder, if you had become friends back then, would the story be any different? As time passes, this fantasy fades, alongside your memories of that girl. There goes the radio. Maybe you are only reflecting on these irrelevant things because you stumbled across that radio while tidying up. It's time to sleep. You have a big day tomorrow. Oh, there's like chapters to this one. I see. Okay. Hey, why don't you watch cartoons? No. No. You. Yes, you. You walk up and you go over. I'm Stan. What's your name? Grace. My name is Grace. Later, you found out Grace's parents were teachers who had only just arrived in town. A few days earlier, they had moved into the house next to yours. It didn't take long for you and Grace to become good friends. You went to the same primary school. You walked to and from school together every day. There was roasted sausage shop near the school, which was very popular with the students. You walked past the store every day, but Grace never seemed interested in the roast sausages. I don't know why I'm struggling to say that. Here's your sausage. The choice is very obvious already. Well, we have to do this option first, so then we can come back and do it again. It's getting late, I'm gonna head home. What is that? Very, very sad piggy. Oh, my mouse is moving on its own. Wow. Interesting. I didn't even click the prompt or anything. They just were like, no words, continue on. How? No haggling. No money? I'm confused. Oh, I think I see what I need to do, right? Not... Okay. Yes, right. No. 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 Bad mouse. Bad mouse. Bad. No. You don't need the sausage. There's always a choice. Don't need the sausage. You should have monies. I don't understand. Huh? Nope. Oh, okay, so I'm assuming I had to go through once to get a coin and now I can do it? Maybe? Possibly? Am I understanding correctly? I don't really know what's going on. I get a coin. This is very confusing. Obviously meant to avoid getting the sausage, but I would think not getting the sausage means that I have money to go for the piano, but apparently I can't click anything else besides the piano. What? I don't know what I did differently there, to be honest, but we broke the piggy bank. This is for you. Thank you. Thanks. I have no idea what I did. Sure, we got the piano. It wasn't long before her parents bought her a real piano. Almost every day, she'd go home immediately after school to practice. After that, you rarely hung out together, even at weekends. You could hear the sound of piano coming from the courtyard next door. Boop, boop-a-doop. They are floating away, slowly around. Hey now, wait a second, how are you... what? Yes, that's how that works. Musical notes in a circle make her face. As you listened, you pictured her face getting all excited whenever it came to the piano. At that time, you didn't know how to describe the feeling in your heart. It was kind of like a mixture of jealousy and yearning. Maybe because Grace found her passion, you also wanted to find yours. You started trying to fix small things after school. We have tons of junk, your dad said. Do whatever you like with it. Over time, you developed an interest in playing with these machines and electrical things. It felt especially good when you fixed something that was broken. In the last summer of elementary school, Grace suddenly called you and said her metronome was broken. Yep. You know. Oh. Yeah. We'll be going to junior high soon. Oh. I didn't even know she was there. Well, we only have one junior high school in town. No worries, even if we're in different classes, we can still hang out sometimes. Yeah. Oh. 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 It seems like something is stuck. Go get a screwdriver. Okay. Actually, yeah. Actually, I want to go to the music school in the city. I just clicked and then I guess I have the screwdriver now. Sure. Yep. Okay. I don't know if that's a better option or not a better option, but, yeah. It worked. You really like playing the piano, don't you? I've never seen you playing your piano. Would you play it for me? Okay. Let's play together. I'll teach you. It's a song I play quite often. Maybe you've already memorized the melody? You play this one key and I'll do the rest. Press the left mouse button at the right time. Okay. You go first. I'm gonna be honest, that took way longer than it should have. I didn't realize the screen was gonna flash white at the time that I did. Yep, anyways. You didn't see all that. You only saw when I succeeded. Magic of editing. As the last note faded, she softly kissed your face. You didn't have time to react. Neither to her sudden move nor the separation you were about to face. You used to take it for granted that you and Grace would always go to the same school and would always be together. Of course, those were childish beliefs. In fact, the city was not so far from your town, but for children, the distance was enough to separate you from Grace completely. When you started junior high school, you and Grace got your own mobile phones. They were the only way you managed to keep in touch with each other. Hold on now. When will you come back to town? I'm not sure. Maybe next summer vacation? Hold on. There has... Oh. Have you heard about the novel called Triple Door? Everyone at school is reading it. The author is a high school student, just like us. A teenager. Nope, never heard of it. What do you think it'll be like when we go to high school? I can't imagine. Have you heard of Jay Chou's music? I could be butchering that name. No? Is he good? He's great! His songs have their own style. They're quite unique. Oh, really? I'll give him a try. Yeah. Try them and tell me which one you like best. 2 years. Oh, he has studying that. My dad started a small electronics factory to help a new household appliance manufacturer in town produce circuit boards. Wow. I read so good. So I'm learning how to design circuits now. It's quite interesting. So you're going to be an engineer? That's cool. You've done not so bad as well. At least you're a musician. Hey, what do you mean by at least? Have you got the game Snake on your cell phone? Yeah, sure. What's your best score? Around 2,000. What about you? About the same. A guy here said he got 20,000 points. Nah, I don't believe him. Will you come back to town this summer? I have to go to my hometown with my parents this summer. Sorry. School is so boring. Why does a future pianist like me have to learn physics? Yeah, why does a future engineer need to know the name of a king from 1,000 years ago? Haha, exactly! My dad is planning to move the electronics factory to the city. That's great. By the way, how long has it been since we last saw each other? Yeah. Hannah's new book, Riot in... I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the city name and butcher it. Is out now. Did you read it? Not yet, no. Read it upside down. Haha, that was dumb. Then why are you laughing? I'm laughing at you, dummy. Yeah. My dad bought me a new computer a few days ago. We're playing Warcraft 3, I bet. All the boys in my class are playing it. Wow, I didn't think you have heard of Warcraft, but no, my dad asked me to try coding the microcontroller. You mean like a programmer? So you can make a game for me, right? Not really, I'm not that kind of programmer. So what kind of programmer are you? Have you heard the radio show Love Q? Love? Is that a Q? Or is that a... I don't know. It might be an O. Nope. It's really funny, you should give it a try. I'm sure it'll make you laugh. It's that funny? Yeah, it's hilarious. Okay then, I'll give it a shot. I haven't been in a very good state recently. I don't feel like I'm making any progress when I'm practicing. So, you want to give up? No way, you know I'll never give up. Exactly. I know that as well as you do. You just keep on trying, you'll be fine. Yeah, I think you're right. What have you been reading recently? I'm reading a book about TOEFL. What is TOEFL? It's an English test. In the summer of your second year of high school, your family decided to move to the factory office to the city. Of course you were moving the city with them. 5 years had passed, but the distance between you and Grace was finally getting smaller. It takes 3 hours to drive from the town to the city. It's not exactly a huge distance, but still, you haven't seen each other for 5 years. What had stopped you from meeting up? When you thought about it, you weren't sure what kind of relationship you had with Grace. Wait a minute. What? What am I supposed to do here? Oh my goodness. I don't know what. Yeah. Oh. Stan, wake up. We're nearly there. Looks like we are, in fact, there. Your father's voice interrupted your daydream. You hadn't noticed, but there were now a lot more buildings outside the window. There do be a lot more buildings outside the window. Hey, wow. You had arrived in the city where Grace lived. You wondered if you should ask her out right then and then. Right then, there and then. Yep. There was a famous amusement park in the city. You thought a date at the amusement park might be a good idea. It only took a few days to realize that the city was ridiculously huge. It took 3 hours to drive from your town to the city. But it took nearly 2 hours from your new house to where Grace lived. In the last few days of summer vacation, you finally went to the amusement park. On the phone or by text, you always had lots to discuss, but in person, you could never find anything to say. It was awkward and embarrassing. You walked side by side, keeping a distance like someone standing beside you. You last met Grace 5 years ago. You didn't know how to handle your relationship with her. Maybe she was just as confused. While your brain was occupied by this mess, the sun had slowly set. Both of you had to go home soon. Ferris wheel before going home? Okay. Actually, I didn't tell you this, but I'm going to be leaving soon. I'm going abroad to study music. I'll be leaving in a few days. In the small cabin, her voice was so clear. What else am I able to do here? You knew it was her dream, so it was impossible to say, I won't let you go to her. But you did slowly put your hands on hers. She didn't pull away. Like that, you spent those final moments in silence. A few days later, Grace boarded a flight to another country. Just as before, you kept in touch with Grace over the internet and by phone. But now not only distance stood between you, but time as well. What time is it there? It's 10 p.m. Is your major in microelectronics fun? My course is called Digital Electronic Technological Foundation. Does that sound fun to you? Not really. Digital is probably the opposite of fun to me. Yeah, I wouldn't call it fun either. But I recently thought if I could develop my own MCU in the future, that would be pretty cool. I don't really know what that means, but you should totally go for it. Yeah, I will. I found some people who listen to Love Q. I'm still gonna call it Love Q, even though that's probably wrong. I've joined the fan club here. There are loads of people in it. Yeah, they've got fans all over the world. It would be great if you could join us. Busy? Yeah. There's another school concert coming up. Take it easy. Just act like you did when you played piano with me. You'll be fine. Yeah. Hang on. It's been like 10 years since I played piano with you. Don't you think I've made any progress since then? Ha! So you recognize that you've been practicing and making progress, right? Just show them the results of all that effort and everything will be fine. Smarty pants. Thanks. I feel better now. It's almost 9 a.m. where you are. Don't you have piano practice today? Today is Thanksgiving. It's a holiday. Oh, I see. It's getting late where you are. You should go to sleep. Good night. Still listening to Love Q? Yeah, but I still feel weird about it becoming an internet-only radio show. It's no real difference to me. I can't listen to it on the radio here anyway. Let's listen to the next episode together. Together? How? We can just download it and press play at the same time. You little genius. That's the only way. Has the debt crisis had any effect on you? Not really. I thought you weren't bothered by financial events. Not really, but everybody's talking about it here. It'll happen when it happens. There's nothing we can do about it. Right now, my biggest worry is my grades. Your postgraduate exam? Yeah, I need a better grade for an opportunity to do more research about microchips. Cheers up, engineer guy, you can do it! Thanks! What am I missing? Oh, this. Han Han is on the cover of Time magazine! Best-selling author, double champion of the car field, and rally races. He's so cool. Yeah, that is cool. I read all his books after you told me about Triple Door. Actually, I haven't read any of Han Han's books since that one. Oh, I didn't know. Love Q is back on the radio again. It's been 2 years. It's so cool to have it back on the radio again. Fans forever! Fans forever! Yep. Oh, he has the piano. Morning. Going to the professor today? Yeah, I hope I can have a good impression because I'll have to work with him for 3 years. Good luck! Thanks! There's a public concert. I've got a solo piece. Amazing! Don't worry, you can handle it. You're the top of your school, right? Stay confident, get through this, and you'll be a real pianist. You're right, I'm almost there. Yeah, almost there. It looks like the typhoon over there is really fierce. Are you okay? I'm sure I'll be fine if I stay at home. Just don't go outside. You sound exactly like my mom. Hey, I'm serious here. Don't be mad. I'm not mad. Under the influence of time and distance, your lives were going further and further apart. Four years had passed, and you and Grace were both about to graduate. For a long time, there had been an issue between you and Grace, though neither of you had mentioned it. Some problems were just never brought up because there was no solution. But that call was different. I want to stay here after I graduate and join the orchestra. I might not be coming back. The music you taught me before, I can play it by myself now. I wanted to surprise you when you came back. Is that not going to happen? I don't really know. I don't know what else to really click on here. Oh! Smart. I know we don't see each other often. 10 years. It's been you and me together for 10 years. And is this the end? Your family is here. Don't you miss them? I've still got the piano toy I gave you when we were kids. You don't need it anymore, right? This is such a sad game. The amusement park is going to be demolished next year. They're going to build a mansion. Will I get to ride the Ferris wheel with you one more time? This is so sad. I don't know if there's any more to click on. Oh, the radio. Are you still listening to the radio show Love Q? We said we'd be fans forever, remember? I feel like there's more to click on. Like, if it doesn't move on, then there's more to find. That's how I think. I'm just clicking on all the things because I don't really know There must be more on her side. Ah. Maybe there's something about foreign countries you really love. But your roots are here. You want to give up on us like this? No. Please come back. I need you here with me. I really want to stay here and keep working towards my dream. But I miss you a lot. And I do want to come home. I don't think I can do it. I'll come home after graduation. A few months later, Grace kept her promise and came back. You started working in your father's factory. You haven't forgotten your dream of making your own chips, but it's not an easy goal to achieve. Grace became a piano teacher at a music school, and everything is going well. But you never see that excited glow in her eyes that she used to get when talking about playing the piano. You try so hard to fix things. But these situations aren't like machines. Some things can't be repaired. I honestly don't know if that was a good ending or a bad ending or what that really was, to be honest. That was just sad. I'm home. You're so late today. Go have a shower and I'll get dinner ready. Okay. What am I looking at? My husband and I have been married for 3 years. Yeah. Oh. The freshness of marriage life was washed away by ordinary days long ago. And most of our time is spent on our careers. Sometimes we don't even have time to eat dinner together. She thought while playing with her mobile phone. I don't know if I'm supposed to be winning. Her husband's phone rang. Buzz, 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 buzz. Who are you, Mary? Why are you blowing up my husband's phone? You sure know how to pick a gift. Thanks for driving me home. Where are the cotton buds? I'll go get them for you. Now we're asking him. It's my client. A few days later, she hadn't found anything else unusual about her husband. She never told him about the messages, but she always felt like he was hiding something. Over the weekend, her husband was working overtime at his company. She decided to see what clues she could find in the house. Oh, you know... what? Recently he's been playing with the strained box a lot. It doesn't look like a figure. What is it? A combination lock of sorts? They don't cook very often. The fridge only has some fruit and a few drinks in it. I don't remember having a plate like this. 584? What does it mean? Okay. Well, at least I don't have to remember the numbers. My favorite fabric sofa has been torn apart by our cat, Belly. I didn't want to get a cat because I knew it would ruin the sofa, but I was wrong. Who cares about the sofa when you have a cat? Exactly, she told herself. Yeah, exactly. The sofa is just a sofa, but when you have cat, it's cat. So many express boxes. He seems to have bought way more things than me recently. Let's have a look. What is this? A key? There's also these light stripes and all this junk. He's definitely hiding something. He didn't clean up after Belly again. Before we brought Belly home, he promised we'd take care of her together. But I've ended up having to do everything myself, she thought while cleaning up cat poop. Photos from our honeymoon. It's been almost 3 years since our last vacation. She sighed. Xbox, PlayStation, and Ninjoku Switch. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that last one correctly. He's never been a big spender, but he does like to buy games. But it's kind of a good hobby these days, I guess, she thought as she looked at the consoles. Oh, I can go into other rooms. That's the bathroom, I see. Will you stop leaving dirty clothes just lying around? I said it 1,000,000 times. Billy! He's so cute. Yes, exactly. Trash basket. Doubt there's anything useful in there. I mean, sometimes there's useful things in there. There's a designer skirt in the bag. I don't remember buying it. Uh-huh. That's interesting. Very interesting there. Why would you be having a designer skirt in there? Don't really know pictures. Looks like I was thinner before I got married. Don't mention the next one next to me, though. He's a lot bigger now than he used to be. She touched her belly subconsciously. Where is there anything? Oh, I can go through this door as well. I'd better do the laundry. Sure. There's something stuck to the washing machine here. She unstuck a little card from the washing machine. Okay, well there's that. Good, good, good. I better start watering. Clothes are dry, I guess I'll put them away. Okay, so that goes there. Watering is already done. Washing machine going. We put folded clothes into closet. I'm assuming, at least. There you go. Okay. I guess I'm just doing daily stuff. Oh, a set of lipstick. He bought them just after we got married. But I lost my favorite one during our honeymoon. Interesting, it doesn't even show that I'm able to click on that, but I guess I was. Lock. See, now I just gotta click on all the things, because maybe I can click on it. Oops. I feel like... What is the point of folding the clothes in here? Maybe there's no significance, maybe there is a what? Huh? Where did that come from? I clicked on the drawer, I guess. There's a strange box in the drawer. It's locked. How dare it be locked? I have the key, don't I? Yeah, I have the key. Use the key on the lock. Open the box. What's in the box? There's nothing in the box. Well, but what's the point? Oh, right here. Ah, it's a red herring. It's 201 for the triangle. Haha. Yeah, I stared right at it like 4 times and was so curious about what was in the box. 201. Right? Yay! What? Oh, my goodness. What? Aww. Happy anniversary. Please put the present here. Happy anniversary. That's what he's been hiding. I should put things back the way they were before he gets back. A few days later. It's so dark and the lights aren't working. I knew it would be today, haha. I don't know. Oh, I see. Heart. Well, I mean, they all go this way, it seems. It's so dark here. With the light flickering, the words on the paper can barely be read. The paper says, please connect the 2 hearts with the magic pen. Husband. 2 hearts. What magic pen? That's a great question. I gotta find the magic pen. But why? Why you just not put the magic pen there? Very sleepy belly. Is it in this box? Yeah. Bet it's not gonna be an empty box this time. I don't remember where I got the key from. Where did I get the key from? I think I should leave this till last. Okay. A new fabric cover for the sofa. Amazing. He's finally started cleaning up after the cat. Great. These cans. Haha. Oh, I love you. The note says, Dear wife, to avoid starvation, please enjoy your favorite cheesecake. And the line below, don't forget to bring the clue. Yeah, it's my favorite brand of cheesecake. The flag on it looks familiar. Yummy. The key. We go and open the box. Can I open the box? Open the box. What's in the box? A pen? The note says, Dear wife, please bring this magical pen with you. Okay. I do that. What is this? The note says, the most beautiful dress for the most beautiful wife. Okay. So. Conductive silver paint pen. Wow, it's the lipstick that I lost. It has a little card with it. I asked a friend to buy this for you. Is it the right color? It seems to be. It seems to be. I suppose this is the magic pen. Oh. I had to go back to the note. Wow. Yep. You missed me, going around, looking at, a bunch of nothingness, because I just didn't click on the one note that I didn't click on. Anyways, I think I just need to connect these 2 hearts. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's an understandable reaction. As soon as the lights came on, she was impressed. I am also very impressed. That is impressive. I remember, it was here. Aha! That card! Is this a tiny Christmas tree? This necklace, is it a gift for me? Okay, necklace. Alright, I feel like we're done with that room. I think everything is done. Possibly. We're gonna open the box. It's all the pictures of them. More pictures of them. I think I should put the present on here. Oh, I'm assuming the necklace, right? There you go. Aww. Wow. He finally showed up. Her eyes were already wet with happy tears. He wiped her tears away. They embraced. Under flickering candlelight, they enjoyed the fancy dinner he had prepared. I'm probably the luckiest person in the world, she thought while eating her meal. I wish I hadn't known about all this. What if you just let the phone ring? Is this person just gonna keep calling forever and ever and ever? I want to trust him. There must be a better choice. Just put the phone back down? I mean, what am I supposed to do exactly here? Oh, I mean, you could always turn the phone off. Oh, I guess the side button to turn the phone off. Yeah. End. Man. This was such a cool little game. I'm gonna play the credits. Or here's the credits, never mind. Yeah, this was actually a really amazing game. It has such a good messages in it and thoughts about how love is, you know? And a lot of what goes wrong when it comes to love and loving people and you know what love even means in the first place. But I think there's probably more. There might be more, there might not be more, I'm not sure, but those are the 3 little things they have here. Love game, love distance, and love detective. I hope this was an enjoyable little game to watch. I definitely enjoyed it. There were definitely some parts that were very relatable and made me want to tear up a little bit. But yeah, if you're interested in playing this game, it's on Steam. It's only $2. And definitely support all the developers and you know everybody who worked on this game. And yeah, I'll see you in whatever video I post next. I hope you all have a good day. Bye bye.